Good morning. This is Frank with the Morning Quick Shot, brought to you by Trade Stockers and Ninja Pro Traders. This Wednesday, August the 2nd, it's about 6:15 Central Standard Time. So we open up today. Let's take a look and see where the open was. We're right in here at 74, 24.74. And as you can see, we just consolidated really small last night. It looks like we had a high of 76 and a low of 73, a little bit lower, 72 to 75. So where are we going today? Well, a lot of news still affecting us in earnings, so we'll see what's really going to drive this market this morning. It's could be oil, could be the Nasdaq, could be whatever. But let's first of all, we just gonna it had a nice little consolidation yesterday, moving into here. We moved up just a little bit. Let's look to the downside first. We've come back to the low. If we could probably pop right back up there to the 74, but if we can break this little low, head down to 71, the bottom of this consolidation right in here. Might even trade through just a tick or two. Don't panic about that. Come back up and retest the top here where the overnight low was at 72.50, 75 area, and then push down to yesterday's open at 68.80. And you can see where we bounced off that a couple times yesterday as we consolidated most of the day. So 68, and then more than likely it could come back up and maybe 69.50 area right here, and then drive right back into the low. And this is a great place between the 66 and 65 area. This little zone right here, good place for a major reversal and pop back up. Bulls are getting pretty stubborn about keeping this up, and the bears are just as stubborn keeping this market down. So be real careful here. But if we happen to break down through more than about two ticks, so if we break down bottom of the zone, if we break down past the 63.25 area, right in here, go ahead and look for it to, if we break past this, we're going to hit this zone and come down and test this 24.59.60 area. Here again, real strong area. Look for this to rebound and go right back up. So be careful of that. We do have market profile in zones at 56, and we have one at 51, a little bit below this zone. But keep an eye on the bigger numbers, okay? On the bigger screen, I'll show you in a minute. This 24.51 is a 38.2 retracement on this last move. So this could very likely be a move down if we had any of the least bad news. So be real careful. It's be a nice drop on us. All right, to the upside. We've already touched the 24.75 market profile in the bottom of this zone, 76. If we get a good bounce off of here, cross back over the 24 VWAP, look for us to move right up into the top of this zone at 77, come back and test the 75, and then go right up to the 79. We'll pull back to the top of the zone at 77 and look for it to move right up into 80, 82 area, and then pull back down 79, unless the bears really step in up here, then they'll push this thing all the way back down to the open at least. Okay, so again, be real cautious, but we can move right up into this 82 area. And of course, if we break that, we're looking at 86 to 88 and on up. So be real cautious of that. I think it's going to be harder to go up than it is down. If you have any questions, just give me a call. First, now let's take a look at the market profile and see what happens. Let me scroll down here just a little bit. You can see we actually touched this 56, okay, right in here. Did it straight up, and the high up here on this one was the 79. Now if we pull back, you can see right in here the 38.2 retracement is just above this market profile. And with fibs, you got to cheat a little bit sometimes and look about where the market lines up. And so more than likely, this 38.2 will be perfectly lined up with this 251 and pull back to here. This is where we'd hope to get a good bounce and drive the market right back up if we're on the bull side. But look for that pull right there at look for us to hold right here at 79. Again, pull back to the 75 area, and something's got to happen to really push this thing up to the next level. As you can see, we're in no man's land again. Fibs are taking us way up to the 98, moving on up. So not much room to go there, and we really don't know how far and where to stop. So again, be real cautious with this. Use the zones as a way to go. Remember, moving up into here, we had the 82, and then had the 86 to 87, 88 area. Okay, just a little bit in here. So be cautious. If you have any questions, contact Frank at tradestalkers.com. Have a great day.